What's up, peeps? Welcome back to another episode of PA Trout Films. I'm Brandon. So sorry for the long wait. I know it's been a bit of time since I've had the chance to obviously, make a video for you guys. My wife and I have just been having a lot going on. Actually right now it is 9:15 in the morning. I definitely wanted to get out a little bit earlier, but unfortunately, my wife and I had a small leak out of our washer this morning, so I had to get that situated. It's all fixed. And other than that, more recently, my wife and I had one of our water lines blow, one of our main water lines in our house blow. So I had to, more in essence, get that fixed. So a lot of money later, that's all situated, and my wife and I officially have running water again in the house, which is so nice. But yeah, I mean, I've actually gone out a couple times here in the past to try to make a video for you guys, but unfortunately, I haven't caught anything, so I haven't had any content for you guys. As you can see, probably, with all me driving here, you can see that there's a lot of snow on the ground right now. We had a major snowstorm last week where we got probably a good, foot of snow here, so that's definitely made for tough conditions with fishing and whatnot. Unfortunately, the water, today at least, I'm actually going to fish the Tully again. I only have a couple hours to fish, just been really busy with the upcoming holidays, but kind of back to my point, the Tully's been really, really, really muddy. So I'm kind of really debating whether or not I want to throw a nymphing rig or if I want to throw a streamer around. Right now I already have my rod actually set up for a nymphing setup, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't hurt to, keep my options open. But anyways, just figured I'd, make a quick intro here, let you know that hopefully I will be catching a fish today and it can make some content for you guys. And we'll kind of go from there. So once I get to the stream, kind of find my place, I'll be sure to, bring you guys back on the chest, and, hopefully catch some fish. Oh, as an update, I do have a new camera. Before I was using a GoPro Session 4, and the quality was not as great as what I would hoped, and GoPro had a really good deal on the Hero 9, so I decided to pull the trigger, being that I've been making videos pretty consistently lately, and bought myself a Hero 9. I should say bought myself it, but my wife said to me, she's kind of like, hey, this is your Christmas present. So kind of like my new toy, my new Christmas present here. So far I'm really enjoying the content that I'm seeing on it. I've made a bunch of adjustments, so guys, please let me know what your thoughts are with obviously the GoPro. Let me know what you think of the quality. Hopefully it should be better at this point. Like I said, obviously I'll still be making adjustments probably in the future, but yeah, so hopefully we have some better quality footage here, and hopefully we can get some better quality footage of the fish. So alright guys, like I said, once I get on the water here, find my spot, I'll be sure to bring you back onto the chest, and we'll get fishing. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright peeps, so if you'll notice, I apologize for all the noise. I'm actually going to be fishing 222 bridges here. So like I said, I managed to actually get a new GoPro, so I'm really interested to see what your thoughts are on the quality of everything. I did adjust the settings so that I can try and get some better quality shots. So we'll kind of see what it turns out to look like here, but just to kind of fill you in on some of the stream conditions like I always do, I just checked the flows, and out of the stilling basin it is 166 CFS, and down towards Red Bridge they're running around 205, I believe is what it was. So that's actually decent flows, especially being that we had some rain recently, and yeah, so I'm not upset with that. It's pretty good fishing conditions, other than the fact that the water is just very muddy with all the rain that we've recently been having. But just to fill you in, obviously using a New Zealand strike indicator, with the big tubing, and then I'm actually going to be starting off with a like an egg pattern my buddy made me with. It's got a red collar on it with it's a jig head barbless hook.
It's got some nice flash in it. And then at the very bottom as my dropper fly, I'm gonna run a squirmy wormy with a pink bead head jig. You know, that it's barbells hook as well, but it's like a jig head bead. You know, that way, you know, hopefully I can get some different results here. You know, we'll see, obviously. But anyways, just wanted to kind of fill you in as to, you know, what I'm going to be throwing here. So let's see if we can kind of start off, get any bites here. I might have to adjust my indicator because it is a little bit high. I am throwing some heavy flies. So, and I'm going to be tapping bottom here. Might actually have to make my way in a bit of ways just in order to get to that other side to fish it, because I don't know if I can fish it all the way over here. Might be too shallow. So yeah, like I said, guys, it's definitely just been a bit of time since I've actually had the opportunity to come out and fish with the, you know, fish. I should say I've had an opportunity to fish, but I just have not had the opportunity to actually catch any fish. So hoping that, you know, today I'm able to, you know, catch a fish. That way I can show you guys the quality of the video here, you know, being that things are definitely looking nicer in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just working my way in, and I apologize for any technical difficulties. I'm still trying to fix all the kinks of the GoPro and still getting used to this one compared to my older one that I had, which, by the way, I am going to continue using. I'm going to use it as a second viewpoint in the future. Just right now with all the cold, it's been very difficult to kind of maneuver around and all that fun stuff. So I figured that one would be better to possibly use, you know, closer to the springtime. You know, once I can kind of get myself situated with this one and start using that as a second viewpoint for you guys. I'm gonna try to make my way in here a little bit. Go fish on. Finally. Feels good to catch a fish. Looks like he took the squirmy. Alright, bud. There we go. Feels good to break that, break the skunk. It's been too long. Alright, buddy. Nice rainbow. Definitely not a bad quality rainbow. I'm definitely happy with him. But let's quick get a picture of him, and then I'll bring you back and get a nice release off of him. All right, give me a second, guys. All right, guys. Oh, all right, buddy, hold on. All right, mate. Man, is that water cold? He's a pretty boy. And there it goes, back to the depths. Oh yes, feels good to break that skunk finally. All right, guys, let me get my net back on here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so actually decided to take my gloves off. My hands can handle some of the cold here, but man, I just was saying, it feels so good to break the skunk. I haven't caught a fish, and I feel like forever, so it just feels good to finally catch one. And actually, it's funny because, you know, right upstream here from me, there's a nice sized fish that just rose to the surface. Not sure what it is, but assuming it's a rainbow. But yeah, he that last fish I just caught took the squirmy wormy. So yeah, like I said, it just feels nice to break that skunk again. It has been so long since I've caught a fish, and it just feels so good to have a fish bashing his head on the other end of the line there. Get all this crap off of here. Stay tight. Got another fish, guys. Little guy, I know that. Just a little rainbow. Oh, look. Looks like he took the squirmy wormy too. There, bud. He's just a little guy. It's really pretty though, a lot of purple, that's for sure. It's really pretty. If you guys can see, there we go. Yeah, a lot of purple in this boy. Really, really, really pretty fish. I'm actually gonna get another little picture of him, about him, yeah. Give me a second, guys. All right, peeps, let's give you a little bit of a view of him before we get a nice release on him, if I can ever get a hold of him here. Nice pretty fish, little guy. There it goes, back to the depths. Oh yeah, that feels good. Just the number 2 catch of that fish. I'm sorry if I didn't get the first hook set on film. Unfortunately, I'm still learning the camera, like I mentioned, obviously here. So yeah, always good to get, you know, another fish, and we're gonna keep it up here for just a little bit longer, and then unfortunately I gotta head out. Probably gonna try to fish for maybe another 30 minutes or so, and you know, see if I can catch another maybe 1 or 2. If not, that's gonna be the video, but I'll be sure to give you guys a little outro. So all right, I'll bring you back here shortly. So definitely say, guys, I know I just mentioned to you, I only have a little bit of time left here to fish, but I will say that my feet are freezing. With the water temps at 41 degrees now and having a slight leak in my waders, man, does that water get cold real quick. And I'm layered up. I mean, I got 3 layers of socks. I have 3 pairs of, like, you know, sweatpants slash, you know, thermals on. And man, does it get cold. I mean, mainly, honestly, I'm not really that cold down below. It's just more so my toes that get super, super, super cold. And unfortunately, like I said, I have a small leak, which is contributing to the chilliness of being in this creek. But yeah, I mean, heck, this is the best time to go fishing, considering the fact this is when the fish are most active. And I mean, not this cold typically, but, and especially right now with the way the water is, I mean, it is so muddy right now. It is hard to get any presentation in front of them that they'll like. I have a feeling I probably would do better with a streamer, but, you know, considering with how muddy it is here, and also the fact that, you know, the fact that the water is a little bit colder, you know, I'm sure they're hunkering down a little bit more in the deeper pools, trying to, you know, keep themselves warm. And but in the same time, this was what was set up on my rod. I did not feel like switching over to a streamer and all that fun stuff. So I would have had to change my leader, my tippet, and my rod was already set up. So just to make my life easy, I just decided to nymph today. But, you know, just figured I'd fill you in a little bit here. But as soon as I potentially catch another fish here, I'll bring you back on. If not, we're gonna head on out of here, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of an outro. That way I can fill you in how I did today, and I'll go from there. Like I said, bear with me with the new camera and everything. I'm still trying to get used to everything. So I'm almost positive the first fish I caught, I didn't get that hook set on camera, and I do apologize. There's a setting on the camera that allows me to record footage basically before it happens, and I just didn't think I had it set up correctly. There we go, there's another one. But yeah, so fish on. It's not a bad one either. It's still a little guy, but a little bit. Oh. Rod tip high. He looks like he's on my midge, actually. Yeah, he took the zebra midge. So let's get him in. Yeah, little rainbow. Oh, actually, yeah, little rainbow. Woo. I don't know if you guys can see, he took that midge pretty good there, right in the corner of his mouth. If I can give you a good view. Let's get that bug boy out. There we go, pops right out. There we go. Nice little rainbow. It's definitely a male for sure. Hold on, buddy. Just gonna get you a nice little view of the camera here. There we go. Not a bad guy. And whoop, there it goes, off to the depths. Man, is that water cold. Aye, aye, aye. That 41-degree water really does some number on your hands. I didn't feel like putting my gloves on because they weren't that cold. But I'm getting to the point now. I had my gloves on initially when I got here, and I took them off because it wasn't that cold. But I'm getting to the point now where my hands are really starting to get cold. So give me a second here while I get my net back on. There you go, guys. Got a fish. Got a decent fish too. Swimming towards me. Gotta stay tight. Looks like he's on the squirmy. So far, I guess 3 on the squirmy and 1 on the zebra midge. There we go. He's a real pretty purple color. And that barbless hook should pop right out if I can get a hold of it. Wow, he was barely hooked. Alright, bud, hold on. He's getting himself all tangled up here now, of course. Yeah, decent rainbow. Probably good 13 inches. I'll get a picture of him. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a show of him. And if he doesn't want to swim away, and there he goes. Well, back to the depths. Easy enough. Whew, that water is cold. Alright guys, let's see if we can catch maybe one more, and then I gotta head out. So, let me get my net on, throw a couple more casts, and go from there. Hi Peeps, there's actually a gentleman downstream from me who's never nymphed before. It's actually his first time ever nymphing, so I walked down and gave him a couple flies and trying to help him out with his technique a little bit. And that's what everyone did for me when I was starting out, so you know what? Good karma, you always gotta return the favor.
Alright peeps, thank you for taking time today to watch my video. Obviously please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Please comment and let me know what you think of the new quality here. like I said, I am using a new GoPro Hero 9 Black. Like I said, I had a good deal online. Figured, you know, I'd invest in this, considering I am making these videos now. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be pushing the Session 4 to the side. I am actually going to be continuing to use that as a second vantage point for you guys in the future. Unfortunately, just right now with, you know, the cold weather and everything, it's just a lot to maintain, you know, while you know, trying to wade through the water and make sure that I'm not going to be falling in, you know, 40 degree slash potentially lower degree water, which would definitely not be fun. So like I said, I'm just going to focus on using this camera probably till the weather starts to warm up, and then I'll start, you know, introducing that second camera for those you know, side shots and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, nice day today. Ended up catching 4 fish. Not sure if I got the first one on camera, the hookup at least, just considering, like I said, I'm still getting used to this GoPro, still trying to get used to all the settings and all, you know, the how-tos and how to use it itself. So bear with me. Like I said, the quality should definitely be a little bit better here, you know, moving forward in the future. Like I said, I'm going to continue to make improvements on the channel here. Overall, just really happy that I had a chance to get out fishing today. You know, it was just one of those days where I wanted to get out and just catch a fish. You know, it's been a couple days, you know, since I've actually had a chance to catch a fish, considering every time I've gone out, I've got skunked. So it's nice to obviously put a video out for you guys as well. So anyways, just wanted to, you know, kind of fill you in on my life. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Like I said, I do apologize for not posting for a little while. Obviously my wife had, you know, my wife and I had some issues going on with our house. Like I said, getting the water pipe replaced. You know, my laundry machine, you know, obviously leaking this morning. And then with everything going on with the new job, you know, I'm trying to get all my onboarding, you know, paperwork and all those requirements completed. So hopefully all that's taken care of now. I am going to be starting the new job soon. So again, the videos might be more few and far between, but that's definitely not going to stop me from getting myself back out here. So anyways, thanks for watching today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Like I said, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, the more you guys like it, that means the more it's going to get out to other people to view my content. And please feel free to subscribe for more awesome content from me. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.